Hi friends. So I have this signed Margaret Atwood book. I originally bought this used book for my college advanced composition class. Through sheer coincidence, the class I had signed up for was advanced composition that explored writing through the lens of gender. There were a couple other options. I signed up for the class that was available to me because advanced composition was required for my degree. In the winter of 2017, I brought this copy of The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood with me to NerdCon Nerdfighteria. And I did something that might make some book people uncomfortable with this book while I was there. I asked my friends to sign it. Once I started formally working in politics, I got my coworkers to sign it. And every signature was a promise that we wouldn't let our world turn into what was happening in Gilead. That we would work to build a world based on the values of freedom and equality, of shared knowledge and shared prosperity, where everyone, regardless of race, class, gender, or sexual orientation, could thrive. This book was never signed by the author Margaret Atwood, but by the people who are inspired to take action after reading it and reading stories like it. Today, it feels like we're failing. The news that the Supreme Court is likely to overturn Roe v. Wade makes me feel like I've failed to build a world where everyone can choose if, when, and how they have children. It feels like I failed to protect so many people that I care about. It feels like I failed to protect my friends who tried for years to have children and scraped together enough money for IVF treatments and have a healthy little kid on their hands now. It feels like I failed my mom, who is staunchly anti-choice because she felt pressured as a single disabled woman of color to not have us, and she made the choice to have us anyways. Because I know overturning Roe v. Wade means she loses her ability to make that choice too. It feels like I failed the people in my life who were trying to escape abusive relationships, who had been assaulted, who were trying to protect their lives when they found out that they had an ectopic pregnancy, who found out that the children they had spent months planning for weren't going to be able to live outside of the womb, and made the difficult decision. It feels like I've let everyone down now because I couldn't convince 9 people that we mattered and that our bodily autonomy is a right. I have a Margaret Atwood book that is full of signatures. I have a book that is full of promises to keep fighting no matter how bleak it looks, no matter how hard they try to oppress and suppress our communities and our voices. I have a community full of people, and they feel like they've let other people down too. But they also feel like they've been let down again and again by our institutions, which have been failing us and throwing marginalized communities under the bus. And that community is still fighting back. They're donating to abortion funds, they are attending protests, they are talking to their neighbors about voting in the upcoming 2022 elections. They're providing mutual aid. I have a community that has been fighting for years to protect the people around us and that loves each other fiercely. And it is easy to panic when you feel alone and like you have failed the people around you. But it is difficult to keep panicking when the people around you pick you up, protect you, and help you get ready for the next fight that we'll be in together. I have a Margaret Atwood book that is full of signatures. A book that is a promise that I made to myself to keep fighting with and for the people that I love. I hope you'll join this fight. There will be some resources down in the bookshelf for how to get involved, and if you want to see more from me, please subscribe. Watch this video about what The Good Place teaches us about reproductive justice, or support me on Patreon. And hey, I love you.